It's never too early or too late to talk high school football, but let's be honest. It's not been a good run for St. Francis in high school football over the last couple of years. Only 3 wins in the last 3 years and none this past season. But Dan Chipka will be the new man on the headset starting in 2017. He built a program at Waite, and the St. Francis faithful are hoping he can do the same on Bancroft. Dan Chipka, the subject of this week's Sunday Night Spotlight. Just a side note, don't adjust your television. There may be a bit more facial hair on your screen. All right, so first of all, take me back here. So the St. Francis opening comes, how do you hear about it, and what is the first contact?
When it became available, I just thought to myself, boy, what a neat opportunity that would be. And there's perhaps no bigger platform in all of Ohio than the Three Rivers Athletic Conference. So when it became available, I was interested in it. And then as time went on, I decided to throw my hat in the ring. And one thing led to another. I kept making the rounds of cuts and ended up with the job. So I'm extremely pleased and honored, to be the next head coach at St. Francis.
You're a local guy. Anthony Wayne played there, coached over at Bowser, then at Waite. You've grown up knowing about St. Francis, about Dick Cromwell, about the success of that program. Give me an idea of what you knew about St. Francis growing up until now.
Well, there's this mystique and this prestige to St. Francis football. They've been at the top and really all of the athletic program. I mean, St. Francis has been the gold standard for so many years in athletics and certainly football ever since the 50s, really. Right. So it's just such a neat opportunity, one that I'm thrilled and excited for, and just an unrivaled tradition. So I think overnight, really, I'm now in obviously the Three Rivers Athletic Conference and in the cradle of competition in Ohio football.
Now, obviously, what you built at Waite, I mean, it wasn't just about what was on the football field. It was also off the football field. Give me a little bit of a background on how you like to present what has happened at Waite from when you first started until now.
The victories and the successes that we were able to accumulate at Waite and the East Side was incredible. And I as I told the boys as I left and was taking another opportunity, what we accomplished there in 3 short years, that will never go away. Coaches will come, coaches will go, and as will players. Every 4 years they graduate and a new group of players comes in. But what we accomplished, being the #1 team in the city academically for 2 straight seasons, they'll never be able to take that away, and just how proud they should be, and the whole community for what they were able to accomplish, those young men. And then on the field too, the first share of a city championship in 51 years, the first winning season in 17 seasons. So there was just an awful lot that we were able to do, not only on the field but off it as well and in the community.
And I know you were bleeding Waite purple and gold over there. I mean, it was a part of you. So how hard was it, with that in mind, how hard was it to tell those kids, hey, look, I'm accepted another opportunity? One
of the hardest decisions I've ever made in my life, and I think they know, and if not, I certainly hope they will after hearing it, from my mouth. And right now, it was just such a very tough decision for me to leave and pursue another opportunity, one that I'm also very excited for on the other side of the water with St. Francis. But the people on the East Side, the support. I mean, 3 years ago when I walked over there and at 25 years old and hadn't been a head coach before, I mean, they didn't have to believe in me and believe in the plan, but they sure did. And that was really the key ingredient as to how we were able to turn things around so quickly, was just the buy-in initially.
So you think, and I would say you do, but you have definitely left the program, not just the football team, but the program, the kids, maybe the thoughts around having the purple and gold days in the summer with the junior high kids playing football, the cookouts. I'd say you've left that program better than you found it. You, I would assume, would feel that way as well.
Oh, absolutely. And that was one of actually our rallies with the players, is we talked about leaving your jersey in a better place than when you found it. You'll all have little brothers, little cousins that are going to come, neighbors that are going to come through the program, and ultimately you need to just spill your positive energy into the program so that others after you will be able to inherit something better than what you found it. So I feel like that, not only for the players, but the coaches can say the same, is that we spilled our lives for 3 years into the East Side, and again, what we were able to accomplish in 3 years is fantastic, and certainly it's going to make for some good memories, and we should all be very proud. And that program is in a very fine place right now.
He is Dan Chipka, the new head football coach at St. Francis. We'll talk about that move to St. Francis when we return here on Sunday Spotlight.